Hi there to all lovely people watching this video. My name's 𝗪𝗚𝗡𝗏, but you guys can call me Kay. And today's video needs no introduction really, as it says it in the title. Today we are playing Smash or Pass with all the characters from No, I Am Not a Human, which for those of you who haven't seen a playthrough of this game yet, I do have one on my channel, which there'll be a link in the description below for, so please go check that out before watching this video and then come straight back. Now, before we get started with this video, I want to make sure that this is a judgment-free zone, as there are a lot of peculiar looking characters in this game, so there's no judgment here, and please feel free to play along with me. And now that's out of the way, let's get started with Smash or Pass with No, I Am Not a Human. Okay, starting off, it's all going to be in alphabetical order, by the way. I have put together this little presentation myself. These are the names of the characters that I got from the wiki. Maybe other people have given them different names, but this is just what I found for each character so far. And most of them don't have names, but are just described in some way of what the character's like. Like, I'm pretty sure I met this guy in my playthrough, and as you can see, he's called 𝗪𝗚𝗡𝗥𝗘, which I think is just because he's got 𝗪𝗚𝗡 written on this shirt. But I'm going to stop yapping now and get to smashing or passing, and this guy is going to be a pass. Angry guy. I did not meet this guy. He's going to be a pass. I don't like the look of him. Armchair law guy. Pretty sure I met this guy in my playthrough, and not vibing with how blue he is. Like, why is he so blue compared to the rest of them? He's going to be a pass. Babushka. Now, I did meet this lady in my playthrough. I did not know she was called Babushka, if I'm saying that right. She's going to be a pass. I like my older ladies, not this old though. Bandana guy, pass. Bar guy. Okay, I think he's going to be my first smash, purely because he seems kind of nice. I think he's got some anger issues, and he's just really tall. So, smash. Best son. Okay, I did meet this guy in my playthrough, and putting looks aside, I remember him being really whiny, so he's going to be a pass. Big mama. Smash. Blinded man. Pass. Border patrol agent. Okay, I did not meet her in my playthrough, but I like her vibe. Smash. Burnt guy. I think I met him when I played the demo of the game, so I don't know too much about him, so I think he's going to be a pass. Cashier girl. Now, everybody in the fandom absolutely loves this girl, and I quite like her vibe as well, so she's going to be a smash for me. Cat lady. Okay, so she's very unusual looking, but kind of all the characters in this game are, so you kind of have to look past that. I'm going to say smash, because she brought the little love of my life, which is the little ginger cat, which I'm not too sure if it's got a name or not, but I love that kitty so much, and she's kind of funny, so I'm going to say smash. Cheerful man. I got this guy in my playthrough and I really liked his vibe, so smash. Court guy. Okay, I know people are about to be absolutely feral. I have seen the edits for this guy. Y'all have been going crazy for him. I didn't really see the appeal at first, but I feel like I'm starting to come around to it. So I'm going to say smash. Conspiracy theorist. Okay, his pants are a little too high, but you know what? I like me a nerd, so I'm going to say smash. Death cult. Okay, immediately all three pass. They scare the shit out of me. But I am going to say smash for Death Cult Leader, because I feel like he's scary in a kind of alluring way. That's not going to make any sense, and I'm going to look crazy. And I'm not even going to try to explain myself, because I feel like I'm just going to look more insane. So he's a smash, and I'm not going to be embarrassed about it. Okay, Deadbeat Mom. I'm assuming this girl gets called Deadbeat Mom because she's lost the rest of her kids. I'm not 100% sure what her backstory is, so I wasn't sure why she keeps getting called a Deadbeat Mom. But I'm going to say smash anyway. She's not that bad looking. Delivery man. Pass. Ex-minister. Pass. And let's not start glaring at me, because it's nothing to do with his weight, because I'm a bigger girl myself. It's just this hair and face. It's scaring me. Female agent. You know what? I'm not going to say no to a mask kink, so smash. Fortune teller. Smash. Gravedigger. Pass. Homeless man. Pass. Hunter. Smash. You know, he's giving big boy vibes, so smash. Husband and wife. So if I remember rightly about these two, pretty sure he's abusing his wife, so he's obviously a pass. But I'm also going to say a pass for the wife, just because I feel like she needs a break. She doesn't need me smashing her. She just needs to get away from this man and go rest and live out her life peacefully. Immortal man. Absolute 100% smash. Now, I've seen people go feral over this guy as well, and I absolutely was aboard that train to begin with. I understand the hype for this man, so he's absolutely getting a smash. Kindergarten teacher. I think she's a bit shy for me, and she seems quite sad, and I just feel bad for her, so she's gonna be a pass. Man in hazmat suit, pass, just because I am absolutely terrified. Why is he looking at me like that? Morbid romantic. Okay, I have not met this guy yet in any of my playthroughs, so I'm gonna say pass. Mushroom eater. When I said I like DILFs, I don't know if I'm meant to take it this far. He might be a little bit too old for my liking, so I'm gonna say pass. Neighbour. Okay, really sweet guy, but I'm not digging his vibe, so I'm gonna say pass. None. Me when somebody asks how much is in my bank account. None. Pass. Pale visitor. Ugh. Now, I feel like this is when you guys are going to unsubscribe and start judging me and looking like I'm insane. But he is a hard smash for me. I don't know. It's sometimes you just got to go for aura. And his aura is giving a smash. And I will not be explaining myself any further. Seductive woman. Obvious smash. I feel like, is anybody going to pass her, really? Sleepless man. Pass. Just because the way he's looking at me is creeping me out. Stand-up guy. Okay, I met this guy in my playthrough. He's funny. Not really my type, so I am going to say pass. Stoner. Pass. Suit guy. Pass. Some guy. Also had this guy in my playthrough. Annoying as so pass. Surgeon. Once again, I like my DILFs. This guy's a little too old. It's giving GILF more than DILF, so pass. Taxi driver. Pass. So once again, it's the eyes. Some of them have really scary eyes. The prophetic man? Am I saying that right? Pass. Not really into my bald men, so pass. Protagonist. We don't really see much of him, but just from this, I'm going to say smash. The sisters. Pass. Very sweet. I like how much she cares for her sister, and I assumed that the twins, which I'm not too sure if they are or not, so coming from, you know, I'm a twin myself, and we've heard that a lot about, like, about, you know, it being a fantasy about being with twins, so I'm going to say pass. Just to end that conversation to begin with, let's not ask twins about that, please. Me and my sister have heard it far too much. TV reporter. I know I said I like my nerds, but he might be a bit too nerdy for me. Pass. Vigilante. Pass. He's crazy. Weatherman. Smash. He doesn't really seem anything wrong with him. Wheelchair guy. I mean, it feels kind of derogatory just calling him wheelchair guy. Is that bad? Just to label somebody like what the disability is? I am going to say pass just because I'm not really into my guys with long hair. So pass. Widowed woman. Oh, widowed woman, my beloved. She's probably my favourite, and I am going to say smash. Even though her story's so sad, she probably won't want to smash, but we're going to say smash anyway. Wire face. This is another character I've seen people go feral of, and while with Coat Guy, I am on board that train now, I can't say the same for Wireface. So he's going to be a pass for me. Please, Wireface fans, do not come for me. Wounded man. Yeah, pass. Once again, I'm not digging the long hair. And with that concludes the No, I Am Not a Human smash or pass. If I have missed any characters, please let me know down below, as I just got all these from the wiki page, so there might be more characters that maybe haven't been updated to the page yet. I obviously didn't include underage characters such as the neighbour's daughter, and then there's a parentless teenager that you can meet, the ginger hair girl with the backwards cap. I obviously didn't include them as that would land me in prison. But I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm really enjoying making a lot of No, I Am Not a Human content at the moment. So if you guys are enjoying it too, please let me know down in the comments below. And if you did enjoy this video, please hit that thumbs up and subscribe button, as it really does help me out. And I hope to see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching.